so we're talking about intro to solid geometry, so we should be able to classify 3D shapes by their properties. The first definition that we have is three-dimensional figures, or we call them 3D or solids. Okay, and these can be made up of flat or curved surfaces. And really, surfaces, we're talking about these shapes that we now know of. Okay, so we have this three-dimensional figure here, made up of some rectangles. Okay, these rectangles, these are called your faces, so the flat surfaces. This shape right here has all flat surfaces. We have these faces. Okay, these ones are all rectangles, and there's 6 of them, so this figure has 6 faces. Another part of the figure that we need to know about is an edge. So an edge is the segment where the two faces intersect. These are the lines that you see, either dotted or solid, that we can see. And the solid ones for this picture are how you would see it right in front of you. The dotted ones are the ones that you wouldn't see without moving the figure. So here we have these edges. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dark ones, and then 10, 11, 12. So here you have 12 edges. And vertex is the last one. I'm going to put them in green. So where our edges are going to meet, or our faces meet, you have these vertices. We know these definitions from our other shapes. For this one right here, I have 8, it looks like. So where your lines meet, meets, and here you have 8 edges for this shape here. So those are the terms that we need to know. Okay, there's 2 types of three-dimensional, well, there's a couple types, but the most specific, or the most common ones that we see, there's 2 different types. Oops. And those solid types are going to be your prisms and your pyramids. Okay, your prisms are formed by 2 parallel lines, or 2 parallel figures here, 2 parallel figures, and congruent faces. We call these the bases. Okay, it's like you can stand on them. And our pyramids are going to be formed by a polygon base of some type of shape that we know. And all other faces are triangles. Okay. Think about the pyramids of Egypt. That's exactly what we're looking at here. We've got either triangle bottom, a square bottom, a pentagon bottom, and then we've got triangles leading up to the other sides. Okay, so kind of some most famous or most popular, you can call them, prisms that we see are your triangular prism. Okay, where we've got triangular bases. We see 5 faces, 6 vertices. Okay, these are your bases here. So you have a triangle, you have a base here, and you have a base back here, we can't see as well, and you've got a base here. Okay. The triangle bases, the other faces are rectangles, rectangle faces here. The other important prism that we have is your rectangular prism. This is where your cube will fall under. So most of you know what a cube. You got your 6 square sides. It'll fall under rectangle, just like it does in the definition that we know. Okay, so we've got rectangles and or squares are both bases and the faces. Okay, just like our example that we had. So the example that we talked about above, that's going to fall under a rectangular prism. The other one is pyramids, and these are, again, the most popular ones. I've got my triangular prism. Okay, it's got all triangles, so all faces are triangles. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. It's got 4 faces as well. And the second one is your rectangular prism. This is like your I'm sorry about both of these. Okay. Pyramids, not prisms. Your pyramids here, you've got your rectangular pyramid. I see my bottom base right here. So I've got a rectangle base. My other faces are all triangles. I've got triangle faces that meet at a vertex. So they meet up here at this singular vertex from the bottom base. Okay. Our last two are different types of solids here. Okay, think of your cylinder. This is really, I think of my Pringles or any type of canned food is all a cylinder. Okay, there's no vertices. We've got 2 congruent circles. 2 congruent circles. We've got a curved surface connecting them. And you can see that you have a radius here, you have a height. Those are important for us. We have these 2 congruent circles. And the last one, your cone. So you can think of ice cream here, those weird little cups that sometimes you get water from. This has 1 vertex. It's got a circle base. And then, again, a curved surface connecting them. Connects to the base and the vertex. So that one singular vertex here and holds it together. Okay, so those are our ones for today for our solids.